Oh, hello everybody! Minasan konnichiwa! How is everybody doing? Ogenki desu ka? I am here today to introduce my new channel. Welcome to Yashi's Vtube Nature World. I do believe I am the world's first Vtube conservationist. And if you have not arrived here with any prior knowledge of what a VTuber is, then it is the use of a virtual avatar to capture movement, a trend that originates from Japan. Now, on this channel, I will be talking about all sorts of issues related to the environment and visiting key ecological sites along the way, highlighting important themes and trying to impart environmental knowledge in a fun way. Some of you, though, may have met me before on my other channel, but if you haven't, I am Yashi, your pouty friend. Hello, I am 122 million years old. What? How can that be? You may be asking. Well, it's because I am a Kodama, or a tree spirit, who has taken the form of a bottle palm. It was around 122 million years ago that flowering plants, the angiosperms, are thought to have evolved. Yes, that does mean I have seen the dinosaurs. As a Kodama though, as the legends tell, I can take the form of a human if I wish, which will be very helpful when travelling about. Now then, the Latin name for the bottle palm is Hierophorbe longenicalis, and it is native to Round Island off the coast of Mauritius. However, it is critically endangered in the wild, with only a few specimens still present in its native habitat. This species will not die out though, although it may do in the wild, as it has been heavily cultivated as an ornamental species and planted around the tropics and subtropical areas in many towns, cities and gardens. Now, this would be a great place to tell you more about Round Island, its biodiversity and environmental history. So, let's bring out the information board. But first, the usual format of presentation on my channel will be on location and out of the classroom, seeing firsthand the nature on our planet in amazing locations. Come join me on an adventure. But just for our introduction, back to the information board. Round Island is situated just northeast off the coast of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, which is not too far off the island of Madagascar. It is remote and it consists of half a volcanic crater. Between 1840 and 1865 though, goats and rabbits were introduced to the island as a food source, which resulted in overgrazing and decimation of the floral life, most notably the hardwood forests. This is a good example of unintentional damage that humans caused by introducing non-native species to an area without fully understanding the consequences, as this has had a negative effect on the reptile species that live on the island, notably the Round Island Boa, which likes to hide under leaves and in shade during the day. The reduction of a stable daytime cover has likely resulted in the reduction of this population. Other endemic reptile species include the Round Island skink and the Round Island day gecko. Round Island is frequently hit by cyclones. This too can reduce the number of mature trees on the island, and with the added grazing pressure of goats and rabbits, the young saplings don't have a chance to recover the population. Without the tree cover, the topsoil could easily be eroded by wind and rain, undoing centuries of the soil building process. Round Island is also though an important refuge for nesting seabirds and has been designated an important bird area by BirdLife International. Avian species present on the island consist of the mostly burrow-nesting wedge-tailed shearwater. Also present is the entire Afrotropical and Indian Ocean breeding population of Trinidad petrel, as well as many other species of petrel and shearwater. The site has the largest colony of both red and white-tailed tropic birds in the island chain. Don't they look awesome? How can you deny how cute that little chick is? Hawaii! Round Island was designated a nature reserve in 1957, administrated jointly by the National Parks and Conservation Service and the Mauritian Wildlife Foundation. In 1976, due to the work of a British naturalist, Gerald Durrell, and the Durrell Wildlife Preservation Trust, began a campaign to remove the introduced goat and rabbit species from the island. By 1979, the goats had been eradicated, and by 1986, so had the rabbits. The removal of these introduced herbivores has now seen an improvement in the population of native tree species, including Hyrophorb lugenicalis, and subsequently an improvement in the population of 6 native reptiles, including the Round Island skink and the Round Island day gecko. This is a good example of how either intentionally or unintentionally habitat destruction has so many consequences, which to many are hard to see. It is a shame though that through habitat destruction many species on this planet are becoming threatened and numbers are decreasing, which can set off a chain effect through ecosystems and even possibly have a global consequence. I hope that I can cover many ecosystems and species on this channel, and among other things highlight their importance and role in the complex web of nature that makes up our planet, and how their loss is to the detriment of mankind as well as all life around us. In doing so though, we can enjoy its wonder and beauty whilst appreciating how it enriches our lives. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching future videos on this channel. I am Yashi, your palm tree friend, and hopefully we will see you all again for our continuing series. Thank you now. Bye everybody. Bye bye bye.